Not a bird in sight. Oh, right when I spoke. We're in the middle of the Panamanian rainy season. Tomorrow I'm going to fill our bird feeder, stay and watch with my camera and see what I can get. We don't get a lot of migrators right now. They're normal birds like the blue-gray tanager, palm tanager, robins, thrushes. We'll see. There's a bunch of birds that will not come out because they don't care about the food that I put in the feeder. They don't care about fruit. They're just insect eaters, like mannequins. So if I want to see a mannequin, I will have to call it with the nap. It has been raining since 2 p.m. and it's now like 6, almost ready for sundown. Good morning. So now the sun is almost up. I put the food in the bird feeder and this is the area I'm watching for birds. Did leave my app recording audio so you can hear the birds. So I'll show you what birds I've picked up by audio. I used Merlin and there's a sound audio feature where it will record all the bird song and then identify all the birds. So I didn't see all these birds, but this is all the birds that I heard this morning. Unfortunately, it started raining. I'm gonna have to go back undercover. I was walking around getting a few pictures. I got a few, but it started a light mist, a light drizzle. I'm not surprised because it's the rainy season, but I did think it would hold off because normally we have sunny mornings. So we're fine, light mist, but it's not good for the camera. So here I am back under the cover of the roof, just watching our bird feeder. While I wait for birds to show up, I thought I would talk a little bit about how birding in Panama or Central America is different from birding in other countries like Canada and the United States. And the reason that I say that is I've made a lot of mistakes that my husband told me about because he was a tour guide, and it's just different. The birds are different. The birds are sometimes the same. The behavior and the way to attract them is different. So the first difference is that you cannot feed them exactly what you would feed them in the United States or Canada. In those countries, like usually sunflower seeds would attract a ton of birds. I put out sunflower seeds here and none of the birds cared. None of the birds. I never saw one bird eating a sunflower seed. It was just a total waste of money, a total waste of $5. What do the birds want? They want fruit like bananas and papaya. Like Álvaro was saying, if a bird comes across a sunflower seed, a bird here, and they're like, what's this? Never seen this before. But they see a banana and they're like, oh yeah, breakfast. So you just have to feed them what they want. And usually that's fruit, bananas, papaya. I had blue crown motmots or lessons motmots, I forget which, came and they loved strawberries. It was like an old strawberry and it just absolutely loved it. I've put out plantains. They love plantains. And you'll get also honey creepers if you put out syrup. They'll come to like a hummingbird feeder. For attracting hummingbirds, I would really recommend flowers over the syrup, the sugar syrup that people put in hummingbird feeders, because generally there's a lot of ants. Yeah, unlike the United States, there is a lot of black mold on the feeders. So I prefer flowers. They're less work and less maintenance also. Another difference is a lot of guiding happens in other countries like Central America, like Panama and Costa Rica. If you want to see the quetzal or a trogon, it's good to hire a guide and go up into the cloud forest. So that's another way that it's different. Oh, this is good. Not a bird in sight. Oh, right when I spoke. My hummingbird. We have one resident hummingbird, a rufous-tailed hummingbird, and I set up hummingbird feeders last year. He scared away every other hummingbird that ever came. There were battles, and he was the only one who has manage to stay. They're very territorial. The last point about bird watching that I really do want to, Rufus is back. Panama has a rainy season, and other areas of Central America also are more humid, and it makes your bird feeders rot. I was getting a little wordy, so I decided to just chop it. If you have wooden bird feeders, you need to care for them more because they rot in the humidity. So I would really recommend actually maybe more of a plastic feeder or a metal feeder if you have a wooden one. We do have a wooden one, and it requires a lot of maintenance. Otherwise, it'll start to get a little funky when the rains come. So yes, thank you for watching. I hope that helps you if you are living perhaps in a Central American country bird watching. I don't know where all of my viewers are from. Maybe you are still bird watching in the United States or Canada or some other country, but yeah, it's a little bit different here. It's still just as fun.